folks stop at truck stops. They just naturally think they should, 'cause they figure any place a truck driver eats, the food's just got to be good. So they go out there amongst all them truck drivers, sitting around talking low. They're talking about women and stuff like that, and how fast them trucks will go. There's the little old place out on 66 where a lot of the drivers stop and get their kicks. A reckless eyeball and this waitress they got called Flo. There's always a bunch in here hanging out, cutting up and talking about how she wiggles when she walks and stuff like that, and how fast them trucks will go. What's a wonder fella can sit down and eat is how many eggs are his bread and meat with a good-looking woman like that around and on the go. First thing you know, you get to fidgeting and fussing and nudging one another instead of discussing how she wiggles when she walks and stuff like that, and how fast them trucks will go. Flo, she just takes it all in stride and swells all up with her woman pride. She's tickled plumb pink you come in to see the show. She throws a little old extra wiggle in that walk, and you just sit there and grin and talk about homemade loving and stuff like that, and how fast them trucks will go. I can't explain how it makes you feel, but you tip her $5 on a $2 meal. Get yourself together and start heading out kind of slow. While you're pushing that diesel on down the line, you get to thinking about your woman you left behind, and how she wiggles when she walks and stuff like that, and how fast them trucks will go.
Raindrops on my windshield, teardrops on my steering wheel. This lonely truck's the only thing I own. In my heart I'm pining while her old engines are whining, with 18 wheels a humming, home sweet home. A gal in Texas, she walked away and left us. This old truck's all I'm depending on. Sometimes I overwork her, but I never would desert her. 18 wheels a humming, home sweet home. We've got a lot in common, we keep each other going. Me and this old truck are hanging on. We just keep right on a-rollin', that lonesome stack of smoking, with 18 wheels a-hummin', home sweet home. Much throttle, them shiny rigs ain't been where this one's gone. We ain't in a hurry, we loaf along and worry, with 18 wheels a humming, home sweet home. with raindrops on my windshield and teardrops on my steering wheel. This old truck's the only thing I own. In my heart I'm pining while her old engine's whining, with 18 wheels a-humming home sweet home. With 18 wheels a-humming home sweet home.
Eastern town from Boston to St. Louis. There's some that I don't even know, but I'm looking forward to, 'cause I like my women everywhere I go. So roll on big wheels, don't you roll so slow. Peggy Ann is waiting in Memphis, and Betty Lou in Maine. I got a good old gal in Knoxville, but man, I forgot her name, but not her figure. I remember that. Yeah, I'm a kiss stealing, a wheeling dealing, a truck driving son of a gun. Well, there goes Joe, flying low, picking up his time. But from where I sit, I don't believe you'd say I'm wasting mine. I'm moving faster than a Jimmy 8. If you think I'm losing time, you're running late. I got a steady little baby waiting back home for me. There are 6 more towns to go till I'm back in Tennessee, and 6 more women, at least I know. Yeah, I'm a kiss stealing, a wheeling dealing, truck driving son of a gun.
Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. The white line is the lifeline to a nation, and men like Will and Sonny make it move. Living like a gypsy, always on the go, doing what the best know how to do. Jamming gear's got to be a fever, 'cause men become addicted to the grind. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. All night country music keeps 'em going, and Will and Sonny keep on moving on. A good hot cup of coffee is waiting up ahead, and the rhythm of the highway hums along. Jamming gear has got to be a fever, 'cause men become addicted to the grind. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. big wheels rolling, moving on.
All you big and burly men who roll the trucks along, listen, you'll be thankful when you hear my song. You've really got it made if you're hauling goods any place on earth except those Haynesville woods. It's a stretch of road up north in Maine that's never, ever, ever seen a smile. If they buried all the truckers lost in them woods, there'd be a tombstone every mile. When you're loaded with potatoes and you're driving down, you've got to drive that road to get to Boston town. When it's winter up in Maine, better think it over twice. That Haynesville road is just a ribbon of ice. It's a stretch of road up north in Maine that's never, ever, ever seen a smile. When they buried all the truckers lost in them woods, there'd be a tombstone every mile. When you're talking to a trucker that's been hauling goods along that stretch of road they call the Haynesville Woods, he'll tell you that dying and going down below is not as bad as driving on that road of ice and snow. It's a stretch of road up north in Maine that's never, ever, ever seen a smile. If they buried all the truckers lost in them woods, there'd be a tombstone every mile. There'd be a tombstone every mile.
Pittsburgh rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's running like I never before. There's a speed zone ahead, but all right, I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed up Jimmy in a white. I've been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some of the guys. I could find one to hold me tight, but I can never make believe it's all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. ICC is a ticking on down the line. Well, I'm a little overweight and my logbook's are way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from her stack and the smoke's a blowing black as coal. My hometowns are coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. the tramp won't steal, but I caught 3 in my cornfield. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. One had a bushel, the other had a peck. One had a roasting ear tied around his neck. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. There comes Sal walking down the street with the run-down shoes tied on her feet. Good morning, honey. Stand over there, baby. Get over there now. Hello, Sal, I know you with the run-down slipper and a tore-up shoe. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. When I get ready to leave this earth, I'm gonna look back till my money's worth. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. I'm going back to Alabama.
You wanna collar and have a truck stop. You wanna cry to have a lonely jukebox. Setting the stare to your coffee's cold. Truck driving buddy, let's hit the road. Oh, truck driving buddy, you're looking blue. You wanna talk, well, I'll talk to you. Bet I know what's on your mind. Sweet gal waiting for you down the line. The last time you saw her and said goodbye, did you notice anything different in her eye? Trip's been rough or you're losing your mind. The long, long road don't seem to unwind. Well, you wanna call her and have a truck stop. You wanna cry to have a lonely jukebox. You're sitting there till your coffee's cold. Truck driving buddy, let's hit the road. Well, time means nothing when you give your heart. So drink your coffee, it's time to start. That big truck rolling on down the road. The quicker you get there, the quicker you'll know. You wanna call her and have a truck stop. You wanna cry to have a lonely jukebox. Sitting there till your coffee's cold. Truck driving buddy, let's hit the road.
Some time ago, I was sipping on some coffee and having some ham and biscuits when a motion caught my eye through the truck stop window. It was a little lost puppy, half-starved and shaking from fear. Well, I just had to make friends with him, so I picked him up and put him in the cab. And Buddy, he took to that truck like he was born there. Well, I named him Little Joe, and as I watched him sleep on the seat beside me, that's when I knew that Little Joe would be with me for a long, long time. Well, a few months later, I was talking to my old friend Teddy Bear on the old CB and not paying much attention to my back door. And Little Joe started barking up a storm. I looked up and I saw a Smoky in the mirror, and I slowed my rig down just in time. But you know something? Teddy Bear heard Little Joe barking, and he said, "Hey, Big Red, let me talk to your partner." And I said, "You got it, good buddy. How's the old Smoky situation, Little Joe?" And Little Joe said, "Gruff." Oh, that just tore him up. And the next 200 miles just flew by, 'cause everybody on that CB wanted to talk to Little Joe. Well, one night we were headed through the Smokies in East Tennessee, and little Joe started acting real nervous. I heard the sounds of lightning on the old CB, and suddenly we were in the worst storm that I'd ever seen. All at once I saw headlights coming straight at my rig. Someone was blinded in the rain, so I swerved fast and just barely missed a camper full of kids. But the shoulder gave way, and we crashed over the side of the mountain. And when I woke up, my truck was on fire, and I couldn't move. But somehow, little Joe grabbed me by the collar and pulled me away from that burning rig. Well, I was in the hospital the next time I woke up, and the doctor was there to break the bad news. The accident had taken my sight. Oh, God, now I can't even drive. And that's when I realized how helpless Teddy Bear must have felt before the miracle happened that made him walk again. And then I thought, well, now, where's little Joe? Ain't nobody said anything about little... Oh, I was so sad, because I figured little Joe had given his life to save me. Well, my brother asked me to come live with him, and when he opened the door to my new room, I heard an old CB just a-blaring away. Well, I couldn't wait to grab that mic, and the first voice I heard was my old buddy Teddy Bear, ratchet jawing in the distance. So I broke for him, and he came right back to me. Why, it was almost like old times again. Teddy Bear was a-yakking away, unloading all the latest news on me and getting louder and louder. But all of a sudden, the sound of an engine seemed to drown Teddy Bear out. And I said, hey, what's going on? Teddy Bear said, open your front door, good buddy, I'm just outside. Lord, the roar of engine seemed to rock the house. And all around me I could hear familiar voices and slamming doors. Oh, I couldn't hold back the tears. All my friends were there. And then I heard something I couldn't believe. Little Joe? That bark? Why, it had to be little Joe. And no sooner than that, he was all over me. And I put my arms around my old partner, and the tears were streaming down my face. And then I felt something strange. Little Joe hadn't worn a collar before, and attached to the collar was a handle. A hush fell over my friends, and I realized, Lord, my new eyes were standing at my feet. Little Joe.
Hit a lick all summer, just laid in the shade of this old tree. But baby wants a new hacienda, so she found an easy job for me. Sneaking things across the border, sneaking for a quarter, ain't gotta work but all. See my little old bambino eating pinto beans up. Bet he wants some more, I'll see you later, gotta go. I had a close call this morning. The border guard searched all over me, but he forgot to notice my sombrero was made of flowers and the flower seed. Sneaking things